Good morning, Captain Brown. How are you doing today?
That's fine, Wendy.
Okay, I have a few questions for you I would like for you to answer. When and where were you born?
I was born July the 18th, 1957, Newport News, Virginia.
Were there any fads during your childhood and your youth that you remember vividly?
Mainly my afro, and then sometimes I had to braid my hair, and then my stack shoes with the bell-bottom pants. So that was my fad during my time.
Where did you attend grade school and high school?
Minchfield High School.
Do you have a college degree? If so, what was your field of study?
I have 2 college degrees. I have a BA in Business Administration, and I have a Master's in Education Administration.
How did you decide on a career?
I knew what I wanted to do in life. I knew I wanted to go into the military.
If you served in the military, when and where did you serve and what were your duties?
From 1976 to 96, I was at Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
What were your duties?
I was personnel. I did field artillery. I served also in Korea, Germany, Hawaii.
What would you consider the most important inventions made during your lifetime?
The computer, especially the keyboard, as opposed to the typewriter. We had a manual typewriter during my time.
What U.S. president have you admired the most and why?
I would have to say Barack Obama, first African American. I never thought that I would see an African American president in my lifetime.
How is the world now different than what it was when you were a child?
I think now people, especially young people, and I have fallen into that trap too. We want things now. We don't want to wait. We want to be successful. We want to be rich now. Just like my daughter, she think you can come rich overnight.
During your lifetime, what was one historical event that you have experienced?
I guess when I was in Europe in 1982, 83, I was stationed there, and when the wall came down, that was a significant experience for me, being in a foreign country. The wall, you talking about dividing the East and the West Germans there at that time. And here I am, an African American, seeing all of this happen in another country. It was amazing. That was my big aha moment, seeing the wall come down.
Are there other important events that have affected you?
Yes, the march on Washington, because you talking about a great African American leader, Dr. Martin Luther King. I Have a Dream speech, and then when he was assassinated, for me, it took me a while to recover from that because he was one of my life heroes.
Was there a person that really changed the course of your life by something he or she did?
Of course, my mother. I didn't know my father. My mother raised 8 of us, and she did an outstanding job with us. So my mother is up there, number one, other than God.
What was the most stressful experience that you have ever lived through, and what helped you get through it?
I would say being married while I was in college. My finances were short. I had to provide for my family. That was very stressful. And my son being in Iraq and Afghanistan. Prayer helped me get through everything.
Have you met a famous person before?
I've met Colin Powell before. Met a lot of famous athletes, Michael Jordan, Muggsy Buggs.
All right, thank you for your time.
All right.